Let's give us all some more oomph.
Jester.
Yeah, it's usually best just to stay back and pound away on your gun.
Jester.
Alright, more attack.
Pushing our luck too far here.
Let's do some physical.
Jester.
He's near a spot that I can stand, so.
This is not good.
Too far away from doing any real damage.
Jester.
I'm in trouble.
I'm out of healing items.
This isn't funny.
Thanks.
Alright, no one died. Or they died, but you know.
He saw!
Alright. So both my characters have max weapons now. It's nice. And we got a rock crusher. Score.
You okay?
I'm gonna have nightmares about this.
You were protecting my sister.
Thank you. It's okay. It was a spur-of-the-moment thing. Are you okay? Are you hurt at all? No, I'm just fine.
I'm Lilica. And this is Miri.
I'm Kasala. Nice to meet you. Yes, same here. Huh?
Miri's eyes. She was attacked by a beast long ago.
A beast? I can't see, but I can do everything else. There isn't anything that can stop me. Really?
So there's no need to tread lightly around her. You said you wanted to go to Burq village, right?
Oh, yes.
I'll have a word with the guards on your behalf. But they don't take kindly to strangers there. Be careful.
Really? Thank you so much.
Well, it's time for us to head back. See you later.
We better get a move on ourselves. Seems that Burq is full of beautiful women, huh?
Alright. Now, over here, there is a chest about over there, I believe. But it's locked with the Earth key, so we want these two chests after this cutscene.
Hey, wait up! What'd you say?
Huh? I didn't say anything.
But I thought... No, over here! Hey, it wasn't me.
Over here. Look down. Down!
Can't be this thing.
Oh! You finally noticed me. I'm Toady. I'm a toad. Yeah, I live in this lake.
You can talk?
Wow, you're real sharp. Happened all of a sudden, too. Yeah, must have been 'cause of that orange-colored goop.
Orange-colored goop? This must be the work of that rune. Rune speeds up the process of evolution and turns living things into beasts.
You got that right. Ever since it fell from the sky, the jungle's been full of all kinds of weird stuff. My buddy, he got all huge and went kind of crazy. You know, the beast that you defeated earlier? But hey, you know, I don't blame you for it. It's better this way. If he'd survived, oh, man, what a shame.
Come on, let's leave this lump and be on our way.
No, wait, hang on. Take me with you. Come on, guys, don't be such a stick in the mud. I really want to come along for the ride.
What did you say?
Who'd want to live out their life in this swamp? Besides, if I stay here much longer, I might end up like one of them.
That ain't our problem. Now, scat.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Hey, it's not like you don't stand to benefit. I can talk, right? But that's not the only thing that I can do. I also got this interesting new power. I bet it'll come in handy, my friends. Here, let me borrow these.
What the? Huh?
Huh?
What? What did you just do?
I have the power to mix together the things that I eat. Yeah, it's like I can fuse together two different items. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, it sure is.
If you bring me with you, I can combine the items you find and make cooler new items. I'm begging you, let me come along.
What do you think?
All my friends have turned into monsters. I'll be all by myself if I stay here. Please!
All right, you can come with us.
Whoa, you kidding? Seriously? Oh, excellent, this'll be great!
Hey, what are you doing? Get off of me! I hate creepy things like you. Go punch someone else!
Alright, so now we can fuse weapons. This is what the maxing thing was about I was telling you about earlier. I'll demonstrate it quickly. Also, word of advice. The frog log here, this is not where you fuse them. This is where you can view items that you've had Toady examine. I'll show you here. Hold on a sec. Analyze. For example, alright, all weapons that are flashing red are weapons that have maxed. So if we analyze the wild edge here, he'll recommend that you fuse it with a plain edge. Rock Crusher with wild edge. It's right there. Grand Edge with a Rock Crusher. Desert Seeker, he won't give you any advice because it's a 7-star sword. Burning Blaster, Sunglows. Since it's the same thing, it'll be the same thing. This with a Rumble Rose. Aqua Slashers. Oh, haven't leveled that up enough yet, I guess. Shuriken Dose, right there. What did it say? Bolt Shuriken. Lunar Glint, which is this. Now, you want to analyze at least 100 of them. And you want to have fused at least 50 of the things Toady recommends. this is for a hidden item. So, or hidden costumes. So I recommend analyzing every last thing that you can fuse before you fuse them. And if you happen to have stuff like Rock Crusher and Wild Edge here, fuse them. Wild Edge. Yes. Yes. So let's fuse those. Rock Crusher. And Wild Edge. And we get a Volcano
Now
Crusher.
that's what I call a masterpiece.
Now you can fuse this with a weapon, but you won't get anything good. What you want to fuse this to upgrade it to a Desert Secret 2 is a weapon that's at least a level 11. This with a Burning Blaster. To create a Body Arms
Now that's
Sigma,
what
I
I
believe that's
call
what
a
it is.
masterpiece.
Now that little insignia represents it's a EX weapon. The game doesn't distinguish between if it's a Sigma or an Alpha or whatever. It doesn't really matter. So it's still going to be the same regardless of what you end up with. And this with a Bolt Trick. And we get a Vortex Z.
Now that's what
Vortex
I
Star Z.
call a masterpiece.
If you fuse two weapons together and the weapon that is going to fuse is higher than what you have, you won't be able to make it. Unless you have another weapon that you can equip. That's just a heads up. I'm just going to fuse these together right now. And he'll tell you if the weapon's higher than your level. We get Spectral Gleam EX.
Now that's what I call a masterpiece.
Now you're going to get some weapons that he'll recommend that you fuse with a, for example, a weapon for Spectral Gleam EX. It will be a Spectral Gleam Plus or Spectral Gleam Z or whatever. So keep that in mind. So that's basically it. Every weapon can do that way. Same thing with the Monography Shot, as you can see. But that doesn't fuse with anything. Yeah. So let's equip the new stuff that I have. I'll keep that for now. Equip that. And Zergum's already equipped his new stuff. That's a 3. That's a 9. Let's equip this first. Alright. That'll be it for that part. And if you look at the frog log, you can see how many you've analyzed and how many of the analyzed items you've created. See? Now keep in mind that doesn't mean that you have to fuse what he says. There are actually a lot better weapons you can fuse when you deviate from what he recommends. And I will go into greater detail about that later. There we go.
Will she really get us into the village?
And now that we have Toady, I'm going to save, because that's nice. Ooh. Sorry about that. My headset got a little stuck on something. We're still in Chapter 2, I believe. Yep. So let's go to Burq, and that will be the end of this set once I get there. I'll do some things off screen, you know, level up and whatnot. So as you can see, this is where you're going to be spending most of your time leveling up these weapons just so you can fuse them.
Don't ever try to show off in front
Alright,
of
so now
me,
she has a new sword.
beast.
Oh, dagger, that's max. Let's have Toady examine it. See if there's anything good.